Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
Well, according to my clocks, it's springtime, and that likely means that your family is nagging you to go and do spring cleaning chores around the house. So here, what needs to be done? Well, the windows need to be washed, the OS X needs to be flipped, and the Linux likely needs a good batting down. Of course, that's not likely the case, but let's say it is the case that your family wants you to do some chores. Well, here are a few geeky tasks you might be able to throw at them that I would say is a good way to participate in the whole spring cleaning process while still having some geeky fun, at least as far as you and me are concerned, the kind of geeks like us. And maybe you're the only person in your home, in which case, yeah, you need to clean out the refrigerator. I don't even want to go there. Really, I don't want to go there. Maybe you got to put food in your refrigerator too. Who knows? So, this is what you can do. Number one, kill the dust bunnies. Now, I don't mean the ones under your bed. I mean the ones in your computer. And if you've got a case to open up inside your computer, chances are dust is gathering. So, open up your case, take a can of compressed air, and do this. Well, first of all, before you point a can of compressed air inside the case, point it away first, because it may have built up moisture inside if it was tilted the wrong way. And I'll show you what I mean. See how you don't see anything coming out? That's good. But see, as soon as I turn it upside down, which is something you don't want to do, watch what happens. That's bad. You don't want that to go anywhere. And see, even if I'm holding it upright, even though I'm holding it upright, if I haven't squirted the rest out, you see it kind of came out there. But then you can also have fun, like, do the carbon freezing process. Oh, my hand! Ah! And it shatters into a million pieces. You really can't do that. But it's fun to do anyway. So get rid of the dust bunnies. Don't, and I don't care how cheap you are, don't blow into your computer. Did you see that? Did you see that? I spittled. And that could have ended up on some kind of component. And then when you turn it on, if you turn it on too soon, it could have fried your whole system. Don't do that. That moisture's bad, okay? Bad, 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 bad. So kill the dust bunnies. Number two, this might win you some brownie points. Go through and rename your photos and videos. You know, as soon as you copy them off your digital camera, it's like IMG_0134, which is kind of a fun Google search to do. You ever done this? Go to Google, go to images, and type in IMG_0134 and see the photos that come back. Because people upload the photos with the file names and they don't bother renaming them. Oh, it's hilarious. Because people just don't bother renaming them. Oh, it's you've done it too, haven't you? You know what I'm saying? Be careful though, because I don't know what people have uploaded with that file name. But the same thing with videos. So go through, even if they're sitting in folders, just select them all, do a mass rename, however you rename files. Just go through and rename your media. I think that's a productive use of time, and it kind of goes into the whole cleaning theme. You're cleaning up the data on your hard drive. By renaming things. I forget, everyone's going to say, oh, defrag your disk. That's not a tip. That's never a tip. That's like a given, okay? Renaming things, that's a tip. Number three, speaking of renaming, label your cables. You've probably got a million of them going into the wall. You don't know which one's going to what. So go through your primary family PC or your PC and say, oh, this one goes to this. Get out a label maker. If you don't have a label maker, then you can go out and buy one. It's a great excuse to buy something geeky. Sound effects, of course, are optional. Number four, alphabetize or colorize your media library. Now, I don't mean the ones on your computer, because remember, we've already covered that, like renaming and organizing that stuff. I'm talking about the ones on your bookshelves or in your media center. I mean, how often have you gone to grab a CD from the shelf or a DVD, open up the jewel case, and then, what the hell? Either it's not there, or someone put the volume 7 of Teletubbies in there. I'm like, dude, I was trying to watch The Dark Crystal. I don't need a Tinky Winky. It's so frustrating. So take the time to rearrange your media on the shelves, and you can either re-alphabetize, you can order by genre, or you can do something that Ponzi decided to do for our family library of books, and that was to organize by color. So we have like all the yellow books are together, all the brown books are together, all the blue books are together, all the green books, and I gotta tell you, visually speaking, it looks great. It took a little while to put together, an evening, but it looks great. So I gotta tell you, colorizing the media organization is actually kind of cool. Plus, how many times, I'm looking for an album. I know the edge of it's red. It's red, so you can go right to the red section. You know what I'm saying? We remember those colors, unless of course you're colorblind, in which case, yeah. And then number 5, recycle old software or the software boxes. How many of you guys still have an MS-DOS 5 box sitting on your shelves? Okay. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. If you have an Office 95 box sitting on your shelf, get rid of it! And if you're still using Windows 95 or Office 95, trust me, the free software out there is better than what you've got. So recycle the old software if you don't use it anymore. Maybe do some upgrades. Go through your computer, say, oh, I haven't checked for updates in a while. I'll check for oh, there's an update. Okay, grab that update. Or I don't really use that anymore. I'll get rid of it. And then, looking at the shelves themselves and saying, I don't use that software. I'll donate it. Donate it to a school, a library, a nonprofit organization. You don't have to throw away software. Throwing away physical media software, especially register software, is kind of, you could donate it. So that in my word is recycling. Now, if it's just the box that's laying around, unless there's an absolute reason why you have that box, get rid of it. I have a couple of software boxes lying around because my name is on the box as like a product like review quote or whatever. That's the only reason why it's there, though. Not for no other reason. I'm not going to hold on to the box. Just get rid of the box. You don't need the box, okay? Can't even return it to the store. What are you going to use the box for? No one wants the box, okay? Nostalgia. Nostalgia, it's called a scanner. Check it out. It's awesome. So anyway, there's 5 things you can do as a geek and still be involved in the whole spring cleaning thing in your family. You're not getting away with anything. You're still going to do some work here, but it's geeky work. You just have to make it sound like, look, software's not going to recycle itself. The media on the shelves it's not going to reorganize itself. Dust bunnies aren't going to blow themselves out of the computer unless, of course, I try to overclock solitaire again, and let's not get into that. So maybe you've got a few other spring cleaning task ideas to pass along, especially in relation to people like us. Feel free to email me, chris@Pirillo.com. Of course, you're also welcome to do a follow-up video or just a textual response. Ding! Ding! That's what I need. I need a ding sound. Every time I hit the enter key or return key on my keyboard, I need to hear ding, ding. That would get annoying quick. That's what we used to have to do on typewriters, Ding, ding. I still do that every once in a while, actually, as I'm typing. Ding. I will. Seriously. And if you don't believe me, stop by, because I'm streaming everything live. Everything that I do. Everything, including this. I can't believe I'm going to do this. Oh! Brain freeze. Oh, this is worse than eating ice cream too fast. Oh, okay. I'm going to drive myself to the hospital now. We're live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Usually doing things that are smarter than that at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.